give y'all a little concept, something different, you know, because I figure you guys want to know what I'm wearing. But anywho, this is the outfit of the day. This is basically what I wear when I go do my Uber and Lyft. And I got this on because I don't like to show on my booty and stuff like that. So, my tag is on the outside like that. This is the Uber outfit, girl. This is that fight, like, get ready. I'll be ready to throw something down, but ain't nothing going down like that. But this is the outfit of today. You guys see the shoes, the Huarache, Nike Huaraches. They pretty old, but I take good care of my shoes, you know. So that is the outfit of the day. Today, we will be sharing a ratchet. It's gonna be Ratchet Friday. Tell you guys a little story or whatnot. Story time. That's what it be like. You guys, this is the little corner I am basically fixing up for you guys so I can continue to keep recording. Got our little back thing right there and our little chair or whatnot, but nothing too mainstream and too in detail or whatnot for you guys. But I'm gonna use it for right now, so you guys can basically come in. Hold on, y'all. Let me fix y'all right, cause I know y'all be like, what the heck she got going on? It is what it is. Oh, y'all like this corner? Y'all let me know if y'all like this corner. I'm gonna actually move this over probably. I think I should move it over because I guess my daughter wanted me to record from this angle, but from that angle it shows the kitchen part still, so I want to be in the corner part. So that's what I'm doing. I'm working in the process. A lot of work process here. Okay, Ratchet Friday. This get into the story and whatnot because I gotta go. I'm supposed to be dropping some money off to my son's school for some dance or something. I guess he want to go to today. Today's Friday, and hey, Labor Day. It is Monday. Oh my God! And then they got a hurricane coming to Florida. They said it might be by Monday. That's crazy for Labor Day. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna check on my family and everything. I hope my family is a-okay. I hope they will be in my prayers the whole week as I am here in Atlanta. And I hope everybody's prepared. I hope they got all the canned goods, water, all the good necessities they need in order to survive for this hurricane, because it is said there is going to be a Category 4. And I remember having a Category 4 when I was 7 years old, Hurricane Andrew. If anybody know, y'all know. But anywho, let's get into the story, you guys. So, my get-in crew. Anywho, I came up. I was in a car, basically came brainstorm and whatnot, and figured I'd give you guys a little ratchet story. Back when I was a little younger, I was like, let's say, okay, basically started like when I was 15 or whatnot, but I'm gonna give you guys the ratchet part, like when I was staying with my first, me and him ended up staying together after I had my son, which is the first one you guys know of or whatnot. But me and him ended up staying together and whatnot. So his mom gave him a house. His mom and them gave him a house. And the house, I guess he figured like, and then he had a baby mama too. So he had a baby mama. He had a little girl from another chick prior. But yeah, me and him was off and on for many, many, many years. But, you know, we was talking and whatnot, but we weren't like heavy dealing with each other in all the terms, if you want to, you know, get in details or whatnot. But me and him always kept in contact with each other. So he was a good cat in the beginning. I ain't gonna lie, I met him when I was 14 or whatnot. We didn't get serious until like when I was I think we didn't get serious till like when I ended up moving out. I moved out when I was 17. I pushed myself out the door because I'll give y'all a different story with that. Y'all get an understanding of that. But anywho, let's get into it basically. So me and him was to stand together. And with us staying together, I just moved in probably a week and a half. So I know things was like, me and him was still trying to like figure out things, and he was trying to figure out what work wise and what was going on because our schedules didn't meet with one another. Because at that time, I didn't have a car, but I was catching the transit. I was catching the train, the bus, and whatnot. And then I was going to school, and I was working 2 jobs. So I was working at Checkers, and I was working at churches. Checkers, I was just a regular employee, and then Checkers, yeah, Checkers was my first one by the Omni. If anybody knows, they know in Miami. It wasn't that far from what it was from the Miami Arena. It's not that far from there. It's down right down from it. The Omni used to be the place where a lot of us young kids used to go to the movies and stuff at. And they had the monorail state, you know, the little trolley things that take you guys from one station to the next station. It wasn't the train because it's two things they got inside Miami. They got the monorail station or whatever. It's not like Martyr here in Atlanta. It's something else. I get it later on. But anywho, I'm trying to get the story for you guys. So I was working at Checkers as a regular employee. A couple of hours there. I was working more hours at churches because I was in training to become an assistant manager. So, yeah, we're doing that. I was going to school, going to work, and then I had my son, and then me and my ex my first, me and him got back together. So we decided we're going to stay together. So we stayed together. Things was rocky for the first week. We was good. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, because I know how he is, we going to call him A. But anybody that knows him, they'll know his real name. But don't nobody really know my life and my past or whatnot. Especially family. Well, some family do. Probably like 3 people. But anywho, we're going to call him A. So A basically was running the streets. He was doing some illegalness, as I found out during the transition of what transpired that comes up after when I'll tell you guys. So within that week, we stayed together, had the kids. I was babysitting his daughter. Oh, went to the, yeah, nice, whatever, yeah. The baby mama, I guess she stepped out or whatever. She couldn't take care of the baby at the time, which I understand. Some things we do as women, we can't do certain things. So we have to actually, you know, I guess whatever she had going on, it didn't matter to me because I figured she wasn't in the picture anymore, like he said in the beginning. And then we was basically together. It's supposed to be doing this and that and the third. So we had, my son was I think 6 or 8 months at the time. His daughter, I think she was about 2 or 3. So I had both of the kids. So he got missing. So like I said, he got missing the first night. He didn't come home at all. So I ended up with both of the kids, and he knew I had to go to school early that morning, which meant I had to get my son to the daycare on the bus or whatever. I took a taxi that time because I had 2 kids, so I couldn't take the bus because I had to get her and take her and pay for her to stay at the daycare with my son. So I paid for both of them that week. And that week we just started. It was that Monday. So he knew I had to go to school and I had to go to work. So he didn't call. He didn't come home. He didn't do all this and that and the third. And I ended up letting her go to the babysitter. And the babysitter, she was good. She was a family member. God bless her soul. Auntie Aunt Pearl, we called her at the time. That was my mom's best friend. She used to take care of kids, and she took care of me when I was a baby. So I dropped the kids off, and I kept calling him throughout the time, but I couldn't call him as much as I thought I could throughout the day because I had to be in class. So the kids was good at the daycare or whatnot. However, and whatever. So the babies, I had to end up picking them up from the daycare after class or whatnot, which was around 3 or something in the afternoon. And he still didn't come. He didn't call throughout the whole day. He still wasn't there. So what happened was his mom ended up coming to the house after I made it home with the kids, made them dinner or whatever. His mom came up and was saying, "I'm gonna take the baby," which is her granddaughter. I was like, "Okay, cool. Take your grandbaby." And she said, "I'm gonna take her to her mom because she asked for her and she said she's gonna take her She said thank you for whatever and all this other stuff. I was like, okay, cool. I never talked to the baby mama. Me and her ain't never talked. We never met. We never nothing at all. So when she took the baby that night, me and my son was home alone. So the next day transpired. I didn't have to go to class, but I did have to go to work. So what I did, I went that night. I left like around, I don't know what time I left, but I went to my mom's house because she wanted my son and she was gonna take him to the babysitter or whatnot. So I went to her house, spent the night because I wasn't for to go keep going back and forth on the bus, especially. So when I did that, I ended up, she took him to the daycare or whatever. So I ended up going to the house because I needed something or whatnot, and then my job wasn't that far from, and then I could walk to the transit station, and I had enough time. So in the process of me getting back to the house where me and him was staying at the time, remember, at the time, I didn't never meet baby mama. I never talked to her a day in my life. All I ever seen was the baby. So when I get in the house, open up the door, boom, boom, and I figure some things are out of place. I hear the TV going. I'm like, what? It's 11 o'clock in the afternoon. So, well, not even, yeah, it's 11 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, who the hell is at the house? Because he ain't never called me. He don't even stay at the house in the daytime. He's usually in the streets. So it was like, who's here? So I hear the baby. And I'm like, wasn't she supposed to be with her mom? So as I'm going down, because when I didn't go through the front door. I went around because I usually go through the kitchen and go to my room, which is to the left, instead of going through the whole house. This and that and the third. Yeah, I'm funny. But anywho, go through the kitchen, look to the right, his baby mama sitting on the couch with my new outfit on with the tags on. Like, I just brought this outfit and she's in my clothes. I don't even know how she can fit in my clothes. Cause it's like she's even more tinier than that. I'm thick as hell. Not like this size, but I'm 165, tall as hell. But my clothes, baby girl, you could not fit. But she was on the couch. And with her being on the couch, she had my shirt. I'm like, what the hell you got my, so we got into an altercation. I started throwing dishes, started throwing everything in sight. Because it made me like, really? What is you here for? Why are you going through my clothes, let alone? And who gave you the key? Well, so-and-so A told me I could come and stay in Blase Squad. I said, well, A told you wrong because 2, baby girl, you going through my clothes. And you're wearing my new outfit that I just brought and I'm supposed to be going out with. And then she got an attitude, was like, well, A told me this and that and that. And I started doing all this neck whirling. So baby girl got her world just swirled around that whole day. Like, the baby, I guess, I don't know. At the time, I was real ratchet. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't care who was in sight at the time. But now that I think about it, I was like, I'm older now. I wouldn't have handled that situation like I did. But she got her butt whooped that day. Because it was my first time meeting her was whooping her tail. Because baby girl got all the chinette inside the kitchen thrown at her. I don't know how many cuts and bruises she had, but I know they had to call the police. They called the police. My mom ended up coming out. I started dragging out all my stuff. She went and got my son in the same process of time, I guess. Or she actually left him at the babysitter. So he still had to end up going and get my son from the daycare or whatnot. But she had to leave work early because they called the police and they was talking about they was going to lock me up. So, with that being said, A comes through the door storming like, what in the hell happened? And da-da-da, what you got going? How are you even asking these questions? Why is she even here? First off, 2, the girl got my clothes on. So I really went crazy because they still new and they had the tags on it. And I don't even know the little chick like that. Don't nobody wear my clothes but me. And I got sisters. And we don't even share clothes. So why would I even be okay with this girl wearing my clothes? And I don't know her. And then all of a sudden she said, A said I could do, but A is not here. B here. That's me. B. B. Not A. He ain't here. B. That's B's clothes. And you're in the house that I'm staying in with my son. So he ain't tell you about the whole family he had here or what was the case, this and that and the third. So she went on the whole shebang or whatnot. So they was like, the police came. They wanted to see my story. Then the mom come. So his mom come. So his mom got rude and ratchet and all this other stuff, calling me this and that and the third, and blah, blah, and started taking her side or whatever the case. She didn't even know what was going on. She was just mad that the Chinette was on the floor and it was broken up dishes and shit. So look, my bad. I paid for that bag, but at the same time, in the same terms, no, he was not going to play me. He definitely wasn't at that time, no. And then for to have his baby mama sitting up here on the couch watching TV in my new clothes. Come on, people. Y'all really thought I was going to let this slide. I'm quiet. Yeah, but at the same token and notion, I'm a firecracker. And that's why a lot of the times I keep myself like that as a mouse, because I know my temper is really bad. And at that time, I blew up. I ain't gonna lie. The whole neighborhood came to the house. They was like, oh, B went off. Such and such and so. They knew me and him. They knew when me and him started talking. I was 13. So I'm like 17, 18 right about now. You gonna try me? So they was really shocked that he even tried it. And even his cousin stayed down the street. His homeboy in a wheelchair, he wheeled his ass down too. It was like, hey, so everybody was there. It was just a whole commotion. It was just like, really? You got the whole neighborhood here. They knew me since I was 13. Me and you dealing with each other, but you got your baby mama here at the house wearing my clothes, and I don't know what you told her. Oh, we all gonna stay at the same house. Not happening. Never, ever in a million. Not happening. I don't know what he had in his brain. He wasn't even there. He didn't even tell. He told her one story, but I didn't even talk to him. So it's like, I don't even know what was really going on. I just knew the chick was on the couch watching TV in my new clothes. And I went crazy. That was what it was. But now I think about it. I was like, damn, I was really crazy back then. Like now I really be like, no, you could just get up and go do your thing. I'll holler at you, It is no biggie. But back then, I just figured like, hey, it is. I was young, dumb in some sort, I guess. Not really, because I wasn't going for it, honey. I ain't going for it. I'm going to school, I'm going to work, and you going to have another chick up in here, and let alone your baby mama I never seen and talked to. I'm been taking care of her baby and stuff. Like, dude, this is not even right. On every term and every level, it's not going to go down like this. Never. So my mom and his mom got into it. My mom was a security guard. God bless my mom, so she's not here. But she was a security guard, so she had a nightstick. So my mom crazy too, so I'm a little loony. But my mom, you just don't want to bother with her at all, because she got a whole bunch of stuff that be in her car. And at the time, she had her nightstick. She just got off work, so she was tired. And she didn't want to hear it either. So them two clashed or whatnot. And it was a whole ordeal. They made sure that I got all my stuff out. The police was there to escort me out. And to keep his mom and the baby mama from trying to jump on me, which I told them, I was like, whatever. They want to do something, they want to get froggy, it is what it is, because they already got you behind what before y'all even got here. Because in the kitchen, when the commotion and stuff with the dishes, like I told the baby mama behind us, she had a whole bunch of cuts and shit on her. So it's like, look, it is what it is. She can keep the clothes too while she at it. Keep the clothes. Because they ain't make no sense of her damn dog. Why would you even put on somebody's clothes? I don't get that. Like, women, like really, side chick, whatever notion. Why would you wear another woman's clothes? It's not even your size. Let alone you had to go inside my bags. I had stuff in the drawer and I had stuff in the bags. How you had one in my bags? This just came straight out of the bag. So you went in my bags and rambled through this stuff to put this whole outfit together. So you knew it was another woman there. But why would you put my clothes on? That's girl, bye. But that was that story. And A, to this day, he would never look at me because he know I would slap the dog crap out of him. Because he got it too when he came through that door. A whole skillet. Don't play with me, boy. But to this day, I was like, I don't even know if I'm even seen him. Because the boy about like 6'7", tall and inky. he was a basketball player at the time too. When I met him, he was 19. I was 13. Oh, that's a whole nother thing. But still, he was a gentleman. But I just couldn't believe at that moment, like, why would you even think of tell this girl one story that have me thinking you just out in the streets making money, but all in the notion you was doing a whole bunch of other stuff other than that, some illegal shit. So I had no choice but to go. So I went back to my mom's house for a couple of weeks, and then I ended up getting me an apartment and letting things just be. That was the end of that story. I never talked to A ever again in his life or in my life. And then the baby mama, I don't even know what happened to her, whatever. If they stayed together, I don't even know. This and that and the third, I don't even know. But it is what it is. That was that story. That joke was ratchet. It was really, that was one time in my moment in my life that I felt that I was really to the point. I couldn't even believe myself that I had that much strength and that much damn attitude, pizzazness, or whatever that came up. It just was like, what? It's not just for to happen like that. It was not for to go down like that. Let alone, it was like, I known this boy since I was 13. So it's like, bro, like, you know what the notion is. You know not to try me yet. You shouldn't even try not just not me. You shouldn't try a woman, period. On any level. If you dealing with her, tell her straight up what it is. Put everything on the table. It's just what it is. It's like that. It's like, I don't understand why men just don't tell you up front what it is. It shouldn't even matter how bad it is. Tell them. Because to me, I don't care. I'm honest, blunt, and I take whatever it is. At any notion is like, go ahead and sit down. If I'd rather for you to tell me than for you to hide it from me. And for you to hide it and to go through the motions and telling this person this and that and that. I don't like that he say, she say stuff. I never dealt with it when I was in school. Never did and never will to this day as an adult. Won't deal with it at all. That's why I'm single. You know what I'm saying? Just living this best life. Y'all have a great Friday. I will see you guys on the next video. Like I said, September, you guys will have a whole bunch of more videos. So if you guys like this story time, make sure you share, like, also thumbs this video. Come on now. Hit that notification bell so you'll know when I'm posting videos. Definitely get in, crew. And you guys are my get in crew. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Always ready for a fight. No, I don't fight no more like that. But still, I'm always ready. Because these Uber people, I swear, if I be hearing some stories and God, thank you, Jesus, I have yet to even come across a person to try me and be in my car, be rude, disrespectful, didn't want to get out of the car. Because for one, if I was in that moment, I got a bat in my car. I got scissors. I got a whole bunch of stuff. So if anything come down or transpire and people keep saying, get a gun. I'm like, y'all don't want to see me with a gun. Y'all don't want that. Y'all don't want me to have a gun. Like, really? But I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Because with driving rideshare, it is very dangerous. And I drive at night. Up until the daytime. Sometimes to the day, to the night, into the next day, whatever. But I'm so glad I have yet to come across that. Lord, please don't. I have come across many people with good spirits. Some with nasty attitudes, but they just quiet. They just want to get to their ride. Because guess what? I'm just trying to get you to your destination safely and soundfully and get the hell out of my car and keep it moving. You know? And for the ones that have shared many stories with me or many little, you know, we network a lot in those predicaments or in those rides. We network. So I get a lot of information for my kids, for myself, anything, just about for anybody across the board. So I say, it is what it is. So I dress for what I want to dress for. Y'all have a great Friday. See you guys later. And if you like this video, once again, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Bye.